Distaggio back at you on a little Hearthstone, and loving this game. Today's quest is gotta win 3 games with any class, so, and why it always brings my volume up so loud, but it doesn't look too loud right here, so maybe it's just me. I'm just gonna turn all the volume off, seriously, I can't take it any longer. And last video we opened up those packs and we got some cards, and then I figured out finally how to turn cards you don't need into dust and then create new ones. So essentially go up to this button here called crafting mode, and what you can do then is go to cards. Like let's say I wanted to get rid of this legendary priest card right here, which I'm actually heavily debating. I've been looking at this guy and I don't have a need right now to have this guy, so I'm going to disenchant Prophet Velen. Yes, I'm going to disenchant him. Sorry, I'm going to. I don't care. I'm here to make mistakes, okay? That's why you don't. So if I just did something stupid, you guys, it's your job to let me know. Also, if you see me make any play mistakes, let me know. I don't take offense to it, actually. I appreciate it. That's the best kind of feedback you can give me, is when I am stupid. So do that, and that'll be good. And there's a couple cards that I want really bad. I have a couple of gaps in my deck at 2 casting cost here. I really need a 2 casting cost, and I've been looking at these guys, and I can craft this guy. So I turned that legendary card, I dusted it, I got 400 dust, and I can buy cards now. So if I wanted to create this card, now remember I'm free play here, I have not spent any money, and you can craft the cards you need. And so Amani Berserker, I like this one. This has Enrage +3. This means that if you take any damage, if you're ever below your original 3 health right here, it gets a bonus 3, so this guy could be attacking for 5, and he's a 2 power, or a 2 casting cost creature, so I really like that one. There's another one I really like, and it is, I like Fairy Dragon, because that can't be the target of spells or abilities. I kind of want to go aggro attack, so I kind of have a feeling that this Amani Berserker guy is a little bit better, and so I think I'm going to go this one, and hey, I can't undo it, man. I just did it. Alright? I just did it twice. It's done. So, I just created 2 cards. That's pretty awesome that you can do this. So they're now in my deck. And then I've been looking at, I also have a pretty big gap here. I need a 4 casting cost or 5 casting cost. That's a little bit better than my current option. And I've been looking at that Azure Drake, but I see that it's a rare color. It's blue dot, which means it's a rare card. And that means it costs more. It cost me 100 to create. But look, Azure Drake, 5 casting cost. It's got Battle Cry, so you draw a card when it comes into play. It essentially replaces itself. That's very in line with what I want to do. And it also gives you spell damage +1, so that's one I definitely want to do. And there's another one I really like. It's in the neutrals as well, 3 casting cost. And I got one of these Acolytes of Pain in my deck. I definitely want another one of these. This guy is really good 3-drop. And but I think something a little bit more important is a card that allows me, that gives me taunt. And it's 2 I want to say it's a 2 casting cost or 2. And it is right here. Oh, that's a rare too. Give adjacent minions taunt. And so it's a 2 casting cost, 2/3, and it gives my adjacent minions taunt. I think that's better than my one of my current 3-drops, which is also a Sun Fury something. And what's better? I think the Azure Drake is a little bit better, honestly. And I just think it's more powerful, and I can't do both. That's why I'm saying this, but I really think this is, I gotta go these 2. Worthy opponent, Lightbringer Paladin. Thanks for correcting me on that hunter mistake. I called the hunter a warrior. That hunter totally looks like a warrior, though. It's because he's an orc. Seriously, that always throws me. The orc hunters, like, you wouldn't expect it. Oh, I'm gonna keep that fireball. Give me some low casting cost, some of my new cards, guys. Give me some new stuff. There, Amani Berserker. Let's check that dude out. Looks like I'm going first, so I'm not going to have a 1-drop. Oh, Azure Drake, good. It's done. Why does my guy have... Why does he have a... It's Jane... She's a hoochie mama. It needs to be a woman's voice. Not all done. I'm all done. Dying for a little blood. Some of these cards have the awesomest little emote when they hit the battlefield. That's pretty awesome. So again, this Monty Berserker here, enrage +3 attack, which means while this minion is damaged, this will be a 5/3 minion for 2 casting cost. That is some serious ass beat down. That is serious beat down right there. If you can keep it on the board for a few turns, but they're going to silence it there so it doesn't get enrage, which is interesting. It's interesting. Does not know that I have a hero that can do 1 damage to this. This guy's kind of funny. I mean, I don't have to think about what to do here because that's always the play to do. Clear stuff for free. Be done. And yeah, I am leaving 1 mana on the table, but what else was I going to do? I mean, I could have cast another Acidic Swamp Ooze, and then he comes in and starts wailing me at that little 1/1 dude, and no, we're not going to do that. We're going to be smart. We're going to maintain our resources, and we're not going to get too worked up about, you know, seeing minions on the board or anything like that. We know we got a good long game. This deck has a seriously good long game, and you really don't have to worry much. So I mean, Harvest Golem right here, such a good one too. And a couple plays I could do here. But what I really want to do is I kind of want to just take out this guy. I kind of want to start to trade here because I got this long game going, and it's pretty easy to hit that guy. Hit that guy. And my guy's still on the board too, so he's served a good purpose here. He's already basically break even. I got 2 mana left, and that allows me to do a Frostbolt or a Acidic Swamp Ooze. Now, I don't know, Paladins, it sounds like they might have the ability to equip some sort of weapon, and so I'm not going to... I don't want to sit any mana off the table, but it... Yeah, should I do it? That's I don't quite know these decks enough. I need to really play all these heroes up to level 10 just so I know, because what's probably going to happen is going to equip some sort of weapon, and right now this turn. I mean, you think Paladin, right? You think they should have a lot of weapons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Think about it for a second. What Paladin doesn't have a weapon? It's not a Paladin if you don't have a weapon. You're just an armored man. You're just an armored peon. Yeah. But no, I'm really liking this game, and I know it's a lot of my subscribers are Castle Clash like fanatics, and I just can't keep doing videos on the same game for another 7 months. I've done the Castle Clash videos for 7 months. Over 7, almost 8 months. 9 months now. 1 game, 9 months. That's a long time on 1 game. And as that game updates and changes and new features come out, yeah, I'll keep doing Castle Clash videos. For those that are Hearthstone fans and not Castle Clash fans, well, Castle Clash is an application-based game that you can have on your phone or various devices, and it's like a base building strategy game. It's pretty cool. So it looks like he brought out his Shinjin Hoppa Master, and we got a lot of ways to deal with that, but Fireball, etc. Yeah, I kind of want to do that and just start swinging on in, but I really want to play with my new hero, damn it. And I kind of just want to just start owning this guy, but I really want to put this guy out here to try it, but you know, that's really not the smart play here. Definitely not the smart play here. So I'm just gonna be the smart, patient man that I am not normally. Hate leaving mana on the table there too. I feel like I get behind the momentum, but I'm just gonna play this really smart, and I'm not going to overextend. If I did put the Azure Drake on there, again, I haven't played Paladin to level 10, so it could super easily happen as I overextend, and they got some effect that just annihilates me. Oh, look at that, guys. There's a weapon right there. Look at this sucker. Boom, hitting me for 4. No, oh, ouch, ouch, oh, ouch. Oh, what are you doing to me? Jeez. And then the Fairy Dragon can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. That was one of my top 3 2 casting cost heroes. So, and now look where I'm at. Ugh. I got 6 mana here on the board, and that's what I got to work with. So I'm just looking at the best ways to do it. I can't target this dude here, so I kind of want to come in with Magic Drake. I can't do that. Deal 3 damage to a character and freeze it, so I can freeze him so he doesn't keep hitting me, just annihilating me with that armory he's popped out. And you could bring some meat onto the board. 3 and 3, kind of like that. I really got to get this guy out. I got to get this guy out. I'm telling you, I got to do it. I almost want to freeze him so he doesn't attack me next turn. I'm going to do that against my better instincts, but he keeps swinging with me for 4, and he can start annihilating and taking out all my dudes. So I'm just going to kind of slow him down a little bit, and once I get some more board control out there, I think maybe we'll be okay. And remember, I got that fireball there, so if you start doing the math here, if you do fireball 6 and my creature 3, 9, he's at 21 health right now, so that would take him to 12. That's a battle cry. Give a friendly minion 1/1. That's what I essentially subbed out for my Amani Berserkers. I do like that card though. That's a 2 casting cost 3/2, which is a great minion just without any ability. And oh, now he's got all these death rattler guys and keeps swinging with me with that damn fairy. I can attack the fairy, by the way. Oh, there we go. That helps. So I got a lot of mana here, but I think I got to just start throwing meat down and start putting some threats on the board. And there's just no way about it. And I can't target this guy even if I wanted to, but I can swing here. I almost got to swing here. I take out this threat. That's number 1. And polymorphing this doesn't really help me that much. That doesn't help me much, and so it's time to get some threats on the board here, and that's what we're gonna do. That gives me a cantrip. That's basically a battle cry, draw a card. So, and I almost want to put pressure on him, but like that. Just playing control here. We're not, we're not throwing stuff at the skull of the old pally. 4/1, that damn equipment. Weapon, sorry. Oof. Sucks. But I got my Spell Power Azure Drake out there, and my Fireball, if you look at it, just turned into a deal 7 damage. It's normally 6, but because I got a Spell Power guy out here, turns into a little bit bigger. That means I can do 7 straight to the skull of the old pally here. He's really thinking hard about this. If I was him, it's pretty clear what you got to do. You have to take your paladin and swing out and kill this Azure Drake. You got to do that, because if I have 2 fireballs in my hand, I could do 14 damage to him next turn, plus the 4 from Azure Drake, so 18 damage. And if I, drawed one other damage card, I would maybe have enough mana to do. Yeah, there's deal 3 damage, draw a card. So what's he gonna do? He deals 3 damage to Azure Drake, and then hits me with his 1. His death rattle goes off, giving him 2 1/1 spiders, and he's running out of time here, so he's gonna have to act very fast. Then he takes his pally. Was that straight to my skull? Nope, that was to my. Oh right, that was okay. There we go. Alright. I'm okay with that. Lost some stuff there, but I need some crowd control here. I need to take out some stuff. This is not good. I'm glad I got that. I almost take this guy out of the deck, but kind of glad that I did not. I got to take out this threat. And I have 2 mana. Again, I'm setting a lot of mana on the table. I don't like doing that. It's no good. He's got 5 cards and 8 mana, and I don't know the Paladin deck very well. So it's kind of running blind here, to be honest with you. Deal 3 damage. And he's probably going to swing me with the spiders. Or not. Yep, here they come. But I'll take out the spiders, so hey, I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. Ah, man, I gotta polymorph that guy. I hate that guy. But I got some meat coming on the board. Oh, this helps. I could clear his board right here. But if I polymorph this guy, I can kind of get him to overextend too. But I may want to save polymorph for more of a surprise situation. So I'm gonna go like this. I guess I just gotta get stuck in stuff down. Gotta do it sometimes. He doesn't really have that many threats on the board. If he attacks with his Senjin here, he'll take out my Harvest Golem. I'll pop back with a 2/1, and then he'd probably take this and swing at my 2/1. So he uses 2 cards to essentially nullify 1. But it looks like he might be coming to my skull here, which I would prefer. Yes, that's what I wanted. I don't want him to take out my threats, so I'm okay with that situation. And I think next turn we'll definitely clear his board. Let's see, I really want him to overextend here and start. So he got 9 mana still. I'm kind of hoping that he's going to overextend, which means play out a bunch of minions that are susceptible to my Flame Strike, which is 7 casting cost, deal 4 damage to all enemy minions. So he's thinking, I'm thinking. Hello. Oh, that works. Waste a minute. Oh, come on, dude. You better go, man. Oh, battle cry. Okay, good. I'll take him out too. There we go. He is flying time to flame strike, guys, when you say. Oh, I'm so dirty. Yeah, you're going down, buddy. F you, biznatch. I didn't even have to think about that one. That was set up for 3 turns of. We were good to go there. So he's got 5 cards. I don't really know much about paladins, guys. Tell me all their secrets. Silence a minion. That's going to take off my Gurumbashi Berserker. Because I got a lot of tricks with that Gurumbashi Berserker, because I can do I can damage it myself with my hero ability. And when it takes damage, it gains a +3, and then I swing in for 5. So we almost had to do that. He's going to start healing defense here, but they don't have taunt, so I'm going to swing over him and do 4 damage at least. Or I might do a little crowd control, but I'd rather do 4 damage and put some fireball pressure on. That's 10. I can do 10 damage, leave him at 6 life. And this still has Death Rattle active too. He thinks a lot, this guy. Let's threaten him again. Is that all she says? Come on. Jeez. Oh, funny. So, I mean, I'm coming straight in here. I think I can't let him keep going on me here. And, I mean, I'm just doing there's nothing fancy here. I love having that guy on the board. So now he's in threat zone here for my mage. I could have, I could have 2 fireballs in my hand. Or did I use one already? I suppose I did. Nah. But yeah, if I top deck some damage, wouldn't that be nice? I wonder. Oh, there he is, the taunter. Which I'm going to polymorph, so he took out my golem, but look at that. He took out my harvest golem, but when he dies, he's got death rattle, which means a triggered ability happens and then 2/1 damage comes out. And how cool is that? So now it's my turn. Almost. Jeez, this guy takes long turns. Remind me to never play the paladin. So, here's this guy is silly. I'm going to polymorph this guy. Look at that, 9/5. Bye! Now, he doesn't have anyone with taunt. So here's this little trick I was telling you about. I'm going to damage my own Gurumbashi, turning him into a 5/6, okay, because he's taking damage. If I damage him again, he would gain that again. I'm coming straight to the scale because I got the game here, by the way. Fireball! Boom! So that was just that was kind of a good example of, I guess you could call it easing into the play, slow play, really, where you don't overextend and you sort of respond to the threats for the first, say, 5-6 turns. Just respond one at a time, 1-to-1 even, and then you really start to come out with some powerful cards, and you bring your meat onto the table, and that really gets pretty good. So the video's getting kind of long, so as always, keep it dirty and dirty up.